So then the handicap match, I think, the reigning world light heavyweight champion here, Bob Foster, the man who fought this man, Ali, so many years ago as an amateur in a training session, had him on the floor with a left hook and said, I've always waited for the chance to do it again. Well, now we'll know. There's been a lot of talk about boxing in this altitude and whether Foster is better prepared for it as he lives at altitude, and he's been in training here long. But whatever way, I think it's a breathtaking scenery enough, and we hope for a breathtaking exhibition from both of them. Well, there's one thing for sure, the lighter man of the two isn't backing off, and he's trying to fight side on to present a smaller target for Ali. Well, Foster said he'd try and tee off, he'd try and set up Ali for the finishing punch. The big man now 5 pounds heavier than he weighed against Floyd Patterson. But still getting up on those toes at 30. Hasn't altogether lost that youthful exuberance. And that trainer, Angelo Dundee, there in the corner, that unusual shot. Well, Foster is said to be able to match Ali for reach, but we haven't seen it yet because he hasn't been close enough. Well, Ali almost treating it with contempt. Can you imagine that? The man, the way he knocked out Finnegan, 11 world title defenses at the light heavyweight limit. That was a sharp-looking left hook. He really teed off with that one, Ali. He wasn't fooling with that one. And they're yelling in Ali's corner, Bundini Brown, let him know you're the boss. So we're then into the last 10 seconds of the opening round. Well, Foster certainly tasted those very powerful left jabs of Ali in the opening round. And that whistling there, of course, is for the beauty who's coming in with the rounds board. Very distracting, I must say, not only for boxers, but for commentators as well. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, there's Ali there. Really looks as though he could doze off in a corner. What a fantastic man this is. He's now 30. Looks as though he could box forever. This is his 41st fight, and of course lost only one against Joe Frazier, and there was some dispute about that too. Second round, I mean, it's scheduled for 12 then. May look like flicking left hands, but I can assure you from close up, you can almost feel the thud of that as it hits Foster's face. That's a hard enough punch. Rather like a Chinese water torch. You keep tapping him on the head there. Certainly a lot of noise going on in Ali's corner there. I'm surprised that this lawyer referee doesn't call him to order a bit. But it's quite obvious to me that Foster's trying to tee off. He's trying to make Ali lean into him, get closer, and throw a hard blow. Frazier gambled a lot more when he fought Joe Frazier. Only lasted 2 rounds, but that really wasn't a hard 2 rounds. Foster trying to get a jab back at him now. He's flicking it out a bit, trying to use his reach. Well, this is one of the biggest rings I've seen. It's at least 20 foot. It really is decoratively done. But they're not using it at all. It's very heavily padded. And I don't know whether they can use oxygen canisters in the corner, but I understand that the Nevada State Commission said no. It's dangerous, but they allowed them to use it in training to help with the altitude problem. So you heard that one, I should have thought. He's ready for cooking, says Ali's second. But the sheriff isn't giving up with this duel yet. Well, that's the face of a man with a problem. Into round 3 then, and the pattern fairly firmly set, I would have thought. The big man using this very stiff jab, Foster trying to tuck himself inside it there it is, and use a left hook. He can also use a short right-hand punch. You may recall how he knocked out Mike Quarry with a superb left hook, but I also have seen him knock opponents out with a short right hand. Now I wonder if he can get away with it here. Looks to me that the intimidating bit now by Ali. This is when he turns on that show a bit. Foster almost scared out of his life. He's patting him on the back. Can you imagine? This is a man who really rips heads off at the light heavyweight limit. That's Ali treating him just like a toy there. And they're yelling in the corner, "Stop playing, champ, let's go." Well, in fact, he isn't a champ, although they've called him the North American champion for this one. It really is Foster's psyched out of this fight, it looks, doesn't it? It looks as though he really doesn't know what to do with this big bear coming at him. Well, he's got to do a bit better than this, Foster, for $125,000. He's entitled to fight until he drops. Ali's almost inviting him to do something. And he's talking to the corner there, Ali. He's saying, don't worry about him. Like a father spanking a child. You couldn't believe that this man was the world light heavyweight champion, a very fearsome opponent in his own division. He really is humiliating Foster. Well, it looks as almost as one-sided here as a deer hunt. So, round 4 then. And I don't think there's any need for identification here. If you don't know Muhammad Ali, you must have been living in a cave. The point is, I don't think it's the exact weight that's so much of an advantage for Ali, because he isn't leaning on Foster or shoving him around. It's just sheer size and mastery. What do you know about that? A warning for a rabbit punch. Well, at least the referee got himself into the picture. Well, the Foster at least managing to get the odd punch back now. Been exercising that left hand of his on the southpaw one-armed bandits in this casino during training. Should be in good shape. These two could really could fight in a phone booth, there's no doubt about it. That was a cup around the face that might have livened Ali up to say, well, I don't think I'm going to let this go much longer if this keeps up. They've hardly moved out of that centre circle. Just, believe it or not, a little mouse, as they call it in boxing, under Ali's eye. He has a swelling there. First time I've seen that pretty face ruffled, and I'm wondering how it happened. Around Ali's left eye. Well, I'm wondering now in the 5th round whether Ali is going to hang about. Well, it looks like they're going a bit now, doesn't it? And it looks as though there's blood coming from that swelling around Ali's eye. Well, that is a real turn up for the book, isn't it? I think I must keep my eye on the referee. And what a finishing punch there. It looks as though Ali really didn't enjoy his face being marked like that. They're going through the mandatory 8 count and pushing Ali to a neutral corner. This lawyer referee's making a whole thing about that. So at the first sign of blood, his own blood, Ali opened up. Oh, and a left hook there. It really unhinged Foster's knees, but he's having a go. And his own second's almost in the ring with him there. Just look at that. Foster's management halfway in the ring with him, but they won't get in. The setting here really is almost like a bare fist fight. And isn't Foster getting some encouragement? The moment he gets through with a punch, the crowd go crazy there. But he's rocking again there. He's giving it all he's got, Foster, but his legs are unhinging. Yes. I don't think he's going to get up from that, is he? He's looking at the corner and saying, I can't do it. Is he going to count him out? No, he's made it. Almost trying to climb up Ali's leg there, the left hook. This is the third knockdown. They've waived the 3 knockdown rule in Nevada as we come up to the end of this round. Originally, if a man went down 3 times, they would stop the fight. But he might survive this round, Foster. I doubt it. Now the bell can't save him because the count will go on. And he's counting on the referee until he gets up. Goes to the boots, and you'll see how Ali's punches really make Foster's legs unhinged there. Look. So round 6 now, with Foster well softened up in the 5th. Now Ali getting up at his toes. They haven't completely staunched that injury around Ali's eye there. There's just a slight trickle of blood. And this was the round now that Ali predicted at the weigh-in. Originally he said 8, and then he said this fellow started to jive, he'll fall in 5. It's all a bit of a game, of course, with Ali, but it's taken very seriously around the world, and in some places he's hated for it. Up on his toes, we may even get the Ali shuffle going in a minute. Come on, baby. I think this is a bit of a show-off round now for Ali. He's getting up on his toes, working himself into good condition. Well, he isn't pressing that advantage, Ali, is he? Most fighters would come out really raving mad, throw punches, but this fella knows it all. He knows he can bide his time. On the other hand, can you imagine what would happen if Foster teed off and landed a punch on Ali's chin? I think you could hear the roar around the world if that happened. Well, that's what they call in fight circles taking a bit of a liberty. Foster's getting through with those left hands. I wonder if he's going to pay for it. And they're yelling from Ali's corner now, double them up, means to use those punches in flurries. That really is a red swelling there around Ali. That's really the topic of conversation here, I think. Those left hands, they really are something Foster up the whole time. You need a really strong neck and heart to cushion those. Into the 7th then. And you have that swelling below Ali's eye and the cut just above it. Very hard to work out what are Foster's tactics. Is he saying, I think Ali might tire a little bit? Or is he saying, no, I don't want to get too near this fellow, I'll copy it again? does put a bit of new heart into Foster, that side of blood, doesn't it? He's done well, really, to recover from those knockdowns, although Ali hasn't really piled on any pressure either. Well, he played that right hand on Ali's eye all right. And what encouragement. Anybody who gets through with a half a punch against this fella gets all the encouragement in the world. Any chance, I wonder, of the repeat of the Henry Cooper night? Just look at Bundini Brown there going crazy in the corner, one of Ali's seconds. He was warned off in New York for doing this and throwing water over him during the fight. But that right hand, that really is the killer punch. It was a long punch too, and I think it sickened Foster as much as anything. Looks as though he's going for the finish here, the payoff now. And a trickle of blood right down the face, and there's a real mean look on Ali. Oh, and a right-hand shot. He's just pretending. He is just pretending. What a character, this man. He took Foster's best right-hand punch, and he's pretending that he's hurt. What a showman. Look at that. The whole world will go crazy. They'll think that this fella's going down. But take my word for it, I'm 3 feet away, and he's taking no notice. This must be surely one of the most unique fighters in heavyweight history. He took a punch full on the chin, he came back, and he just pummeled the life out of this man. Right hand punch. Believe me, it hurt enough. It thudded into Ali's chin, but he put on that show with the wobbly knees. He did that when Jerry Quarry caught him. He overreached himself there. You don't see the right-hand punch, you just see the knockdown there, the final knockdown there of Foster. So there you are now. So 8th round. And with Foster up and down like a yo-yo now. And through his best punch and knows he can't get away with it. One of the secrets, I think, of Ali's greatness is his ability to take a good punch. He was on the floor with Joe Frazier. Of course, Henry Cooper left-hooked him over in 1963. But he just crumbled there like a pack of cards, Foster. I don't think he can make this. I know he's looked as though he'd never get up before, but he's had enough now. And it looks like a slow count, too. They're giving him every chance. No, he's out. His legs have gone like a kid in a playpen there. And be fair, a little bit of compassion there from Muhammad Ali. He turned it on at the start of the 8th round. He knew he had to go out and do the job, and he did it well. So now, when he gets his best back, let's go and have a word with Muhammad Ali.